This is an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to say it anyway. The reason why a lot of you women have not put your foot down and put your child's fathers on child support, and why y'all letting your child's father nickel and dime y'all when it comes to him taking care of y'all kids, is because you're afraid if you do, that's gonna diminish the possibility of y'all getting back together and you getting your family back. Now, don't shoot me, okay? Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I am just a messenger. But I have seen this too many times. You let your child's father nickel and dime you. You let your child's father get away with doing bare minimum. Or you let him get by with doing nothing at all, hardly ever nothing at all. And you let him dangle the possibility of y'all being a family and getting back together. And that's exactly what he keep doing. Every time he see you getting tired and every time he see that you getting fed up, he dangle that little possibility. And I get it. As a woman with a kid, you want a family. You want your children to have a two-parent home. If you haven't experienced a two-parent household, you want your children to experience that. I 1000% get that. But, however, you afraid to go down there and sit on white people about that man. And a lot of you women suffer in silence and taking care of y'all kids. I've seen it for myself, so don't say no. And if it don't apply, let it fly. And if you start hollering, then I know you got hit. And it is okay, babes. It is okay. But I said what I said. A lot of you women will rather suffer, your children go without, because you're afraid as soon as you do, that's going to cancel the relationship. But babes, the relationship was canceled when that man decided he wasn't taking care of his kids. That relationship was canceled when that man decided that he wasn't going to help you. That relationship was already canceled, babes. It was already done. Finito.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel Capri's Social Network. So, after hearing this clip of this beautiful sister giving her perspective on why women, some women, that is, are so terrified to put their baby fathers on child support, because I'm just gonna call the spade a spade. Some of them are actually terrified to put their children's fathers, because I hate, and I will not quit saying this, using the term both baby mamas and baby daddies. But some of them don't usually put, and I look at it from a male standpoint, and I'm coming from a male standpoint. Some of them ladies, or some of you ladies, are fearful and hesitant about putting your child's fathers or children's fathers in most instances, and this is on behalf of so many of you who have multiple kids, due to the simple fact of how he may retaliate, and especially if he's by someone by the likes of either Ray Ray or Nook Nook or Pookie, because there are several of you on that note who have kids by some of the worst calibers, most dangerous, most dysfunctional, most toxic groups of men you could find. A lot of you sisters, a lot of you black women who I'm specifically referring to, yeah, I get it that other groups and nationalities of women do it, but I'm referring specifically to you sisters, you black women who make a habit out of doing it, due to how you look at those types of guys as guys that are real men, so to speak, men who could protect you. You also do it, for the most part, I feel like a lot of you do it not only on behalf of how you feel like you won't be able to reconcile with them, judging from what this sister said in the clip that I showed earlier, but a lot of you also do it, once again, I'm speaking from a male's perspective, a black male's perspective like that, due to the simple fact of how you like to arrange to become intimate, to have the opportunities to become intimate with those same no good deadbeat baby fathers who you like to dog out and who you like to bash for not taking on the responsibilities of being a much more responsible father to their kids. You also do it in fear that they may threaten to do something to you and by the likes of threatening to vandalize either your car or your house, because when those types of guys are Ray Ray or Pookie or Nut Nut, they are some of the most unpredictable, some of the most unstable mentally, for the most part, some of the most dangerous men in most instances. The same types of women who you, well, let me rephrase that, and pardon me, the same types of men who you consider so exciting, black women, the same types of men who you complain about in one breath, but in the other breath, you like to brag about to your girlfriends, to your female relatives, of how much drama they usually cause you. And the same types of men you fear putting on child support due to how, in some instances, these types of men will usually prematurely in your lives as well, because there has been several stories and cases of women, black women, that happen to have kids by men of those, in that regard, men of that nature, some of the most dangerous and toxic men, only to end up tragically murdered due to their messed up decisions of usually picking some of the worst men, especially when it comes to bearing children, picking men to bear children by. So when it all said and done, I do not disagree by a long shot on the game this sister spat earlier at the very beginning of the video, because I feel like she was 100% true, 100% truthful is what I'm trying to say. Because I do have, from time to time, a hard time getting my word across. Once again, I 100% agree with the game she provided in the clip that I just showed. I thought it was 100% on point is what I really meant to say. Once again, forgive me from time to time for how I stumble across my words from time to time. Anyways, and on that note, like the video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you comment on it. Last but not least, you subscribe to the channel. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Be safe out there as well.